What is up, my ducks and drakes? Welcome to the Credit Leak, and today we are reading chapters 15 and the end of Bad Guy, a Scenicide fanfic by Bekka911 on Wattpad. If you like to appreciate the author, the fanfic, both, I'd recommend both. There are links to the story and to the author's Wattpad in the description below, so if you'd like to check that out, I really much recommend you do, along with the Google form in the description below that lets me know what kind of fanfiction you guys want to see. It could be from any author, it could be from any fanfiction website, as long as it is appropriate and not disgusting. That'd be great. All trigger warnings will be in the description below as well. And with that all out of the way, we will be starting on the chapter 15. My name is Virgil. Okay, it's like a band-aid, you're just gonna rip it off. Virgil? Logan repeated. Then he heard it, a faint snicker from Roman, and his face and hopes and heart fell. He didn't let it show. God, no. But it struck him like a knife. Oh, Patton said. But that doesn't end with an A-N or O-N. Shouldn't it be something like virgin? Roman exploded into laughter, and anxiety had to fight back the tears. They'd made fun of him. He should have known. He never should have opened up to any of them. Why is that so funny? Thomas snapped at Roman, ceased his laughing. Because... Prince scrambled to say something. It's not. I think it's an awesome name. Thomas beamed at his darker trait, and anxiety gave him a feeble smile in return. It's not what I anticipated, Logan admitted. But I do like it. It's different, Patton agreed. But I like that it's different. It was unexpected, Roman said, but it took a lot of trust to give us that information, Virgil. You can call me Verge, Anxiety said, trying to lighten the mood again. Well, this has been a day. Thomas kept talking, but Anxiety felt his stress and tears take effect, and he lost focus again. Verge? Whatever, he said, wishing he could just retreat back to his room. I'm at least glad I can offer some help, even if sometimes they can be hard to deal with. In Thomas's case, Logan said, you are indeed manageable. Yeah, Roman grinned. And you are nothing compared to the others. He instantly clapped a hand over his mouth, and anxiety glared at him. They'd all agreed to leave everyone else out of it. Others? Thomas repeated. What do you mean others? What others? The four of them looked around guiltily. Well, this is foreboding. It's nothing, Roman said hurriedly. So long, he sank out. Farewell, Logan sank out. Patton sang out, singing Sound of Music, leaving just anxiety and his host. What was that all about? Thomas asked. Anxiety sighed. Look, I know I'm the one that's causing you to be suspicious, but honestly, table that question for another day. Gotcha, Thomas nodded. And Virgil? It's really weird hearing you say that, he muttered. Honestly, thank you for all the good stuff that you do provide. You can be a good guy. Good guy. Good guy. Good guy. I am not the bad guy. Anxiety sank out with the salutes and smile. And something inside him lightened. Derek wasn't there when he appeared back in his room, and anxiety was instantly worried because depression was anxiety's. It couldn't leave his room. Then he spotted a paper on his bed, and the answer was there in his head. The letter was printed neatly in crisp, white-lined paper. Dear Virgil, by now I am gone, and I am sure you know why. Congratulations, you beat me. You rose above your sadness and summoned me, and my work here is done. You truly are a good different. In your closet, there's a gift for me, to emphasize your change for better. You did say something about having to change to purple. I will not return. Be happy, Virgil. You make them better. Derek. Tears cascaded down his face like a waterfall as the paper crinkled in his hands. He lost so much just to gain what should have been his to begin with. What did the world hate him so? Be happy, Virgil. He dried his tears, Derek's request resonating in his head. He would be. He wouldn't dare to let this turn of events break him. He was stronger than that. He had others now. Derek wasn't coming back, and he could accept that. His thoughts were permanently stained with self-doubt, and a thin sheet of gray had coated his memories, but he could learn from that. And as for the present... Anxiety almost laughed at the purple shirt and hoodie. Thank you. Epilogue. Invisibility. He was alone. Just walking. Would be better than what people think of me. His purple hoodie felt like home, the last thing he had of a friend. Summoned only from my sneer and hostility. Sometimes it was nice to be alone. If I were to ever have a positive thought on a matter, not when he mind was like this, everybody's image of me would ultimately shatter. His room pressed in on him, the walls dark and dizzying, and so I hiss and I lie. He needed to get out and breathe, 'cause I'm only allowed to be the bad guy. He's condemned to suffer. The others, they don't let me forget. Alone. No, I'm just a disorder. They don't care for him. I'm a bad state of mind. You can't pass the border. Nobody did. No, I'd only be a refugee. He was alone. And eventually everybody would get sick of me. Alone and unwanted. I can't come out of my black hoodie. He looked down at the purple sleeves and nearly cried. Because being a dick is part of my duty. If only he could go back to that. The thing that sucks most is I'll only be ever to identify as the bad guy. The bad guy. Virgil? He looked up to see a concerned Roman. Why are you out here all alone? Come on, Logan and Patton are ready for the movie night. I can't, Anxiety said softly, shaking his head. Why? I'm the bad guy. Roman grabbed Anxiety's hand. No. You're my hero. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to support the author and the fic in the description below. You can also support me by subscribing or using those links in the description. Be sure to recommend fics with that Google form. Thank you for watching. Much like Virgil trying to hold on to the hoodie, do your best.